Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Blank Check here, and today we are back with MLP Season 8, this time episode 24, the last remaining stop before the finale. It is titled Father Knows Beast, and I know the least. Ha! Meaning, once again, I've seen and heard nothing on this one. Nothing from this episode is quite as prevalent and unique as Autumn Blaze, or even in retrospect, the Gallus Silverstream moment from episode 22. I realized I did see some artwork of those two beforehand, but did not think anything of it at the time aside from shippers be shippin'. This is Season 8's penultimate episode, and usually episode 24 doesn't have anything to do with the finale. Likely the case here, but they have been playing a secret long game with Cozy Glow, so I don't know what to expect. Like, I had a fun conspiratorial thought, what if Cozy Glow is Chancellor Naysay's daughter, and this episode develops them? Imagine that. Probably not, but it could happen. The title makes it hard to guess. There are many fathers and many beasts in this series, and they can create any new characters they want. So I am at a loss, and we should just watch the episode. It's written by Josh Haber, who's often behind some very big things, like recently, Spike getting his wings, which I think was the last Spike episode. It's been a while, huh? What if it's about Pee-wee the Phoenix and Spike's its dad? I don't know, I'm rambling. Too many options. Let's find out what actually is happening. Alright. Oh my god. Please tell me I'm right. I swear I did not know what this was ahead of time.
Okay, Spike. Now let's try a flip. Remember, 2 flaps, then straight up.
Alright. I like this. That's really cool. She's teaching him how to fly. It's like when Rainbow taught Twilight. That happened, right? That wasn't a lucid dream I had. Yeah.
You're doing great, Spike. Now let's see the big finish.
It's the montage. It's actually Twilight goes on a date and Spike has to accept his new stepdad. Oh, what if ponies can't teach dragons how to fly because it's different? So Spike...
Maybe I should get Rainbow Dash. She's the one who taught me advanced flying techniques.
Yeah, she did. Spike has to find a dragon.
I'd rather do it in front of you. I just don't understand why none of your advice is helping.
Because she's teaching you to fly like a pony instead of a dragon.
What's the difference?
Is this gonna be
Well, we don't have feathers for starters.
a father-like figure, or it couldn't be his dad? Maybe it's her dad. Oh, nice pirouette.
Wow! Thank you so much! How did you know I just...
You're so useful.
Honestly, this is Dragon 101. Usually dragon parents teach this stuff.
I'm so glad we'd hired you into the school cast.
Spike, I've been thinking about our flying lesson.
Uh-huh.
I can't believe I overlooked something as simple as feathers.
Oh no.
It's no wonder you were having trouble.
She brought up his parents.
I wish I had more dragonish knowledge to give you. Do you think being raised by ponies has affected you in other ways?
Draconic knowledge?
Spike?
Did you say something, Twilight?
I mean, yeah, of course
Sorry,
it's affected
I'm
him.
finishing up this thank you throw pillow for Smolder. And you know how I get when I'm in the embroidery zone.
I feel like we've had multiple episodes dedicated to showing how growing up with ponies has affected Spike for the better. I think objectively, Twilight, that was a weird thing to ask. Is Spike going on another dragon quest? For his family? Do they know who his family is? Did they donate his egg to science? Is there like a spell? Like a genetic spell, a version of those websites that get advertised? To show your family history?
It's a pillow, but not for your head. Although it could be. It's a throw pillow. They're more casual. You can use them anywhere.
Then they can sell like your medical family history to...
That. It's just dragons don't really use pillows at all.
What?
Hey, what's that?
companies make tons of money off you.
Okay, now I really owe you for
It's a letter. It's a message. Oh, it's a dragon.
Hey there, young dragons.
I'm just thinking of Spyro now.
How are your tails shaking? Ooh,
When's that remaster coming out?
Yeah, what happened?
I think next month.
what? Oh. I don't need to explain myself to a couple of baby dragons.
Ooh, my wings, oh, I'm in pain.
Maybe not, but you're hurt and need help.
You have very tiny wings, sir.
Twilight's castle, whether you like it or not.
Castle, eh?
You're also pretty, girthy.
I'm glad Spike brought you here, Sludge. I understand you made quite an impression.
Did they give him a
in town.
little blanket? Oh.
Hole in everything!
Well, I hope you're not expecting me to fix it.
It doesn't look like you're in much shape to do.
There's some rough tears in the wings there.
Dragons take care of themselves. I don't need help from a bunch of castle-living ponies.
They're darn high class.
Do be careful.
I'm fine.
I can't watch.
Proletariat will raise up.
You're not the first stubborn dragon we've met, you know.
And sometimes, even dragons need help.
Against your bourgeois selves.
I promise, my friends and I will only do enough to get you back on your claws.
Where is this going? Like, I don't, like, this is not the episode. This is leading to something. We're segueing into something here. Does this guy know Spike's parents? Or is this like the, SpongeBob episode where Squidward gets too comfortable and won't leave? Give him some get a job soup. You know, this is some advanced training techniques from Pinkie Pie. She's a master of breaking in fellow creatures. This is just like what you taught Scootaloo, or helped Scootaloo. Those are for your party that we're throwing for you after you lose 70 pounds a day on average for a week. We did it!
I know you had your reservations, but it's good to see you feeling better.
Well, I didn't come in with reservations.
That's what friends are for, darling.
I just walked in.
You're pretty lucky to have friends like these, kid.
Actually, I was orphaned as an egg, and Twilight raised me. So these ponies are more than my friends.
This is
They're
it.
my family.
We try our best, but sometimes I worry maybe Spike is...
Missing something deep down.
Sledge has got connections. He networks.
Really? Wow. I can't tell you how glad I am to hear that.
Why in Equestria would you be glad to hear that?
I wasn't gonna say anything since your
Oh my
life
God.
seems so perfect.
Oh my god!
I have a confession to make.
I got another
Coming
confession.
to Ponyville wasn't an accident. I was looking for you. Spike, I'm your father.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
I half expected that when the meteor came down, or I was gonna make a joke about it at least.
Ponyville on purpose?
Well, the crash part wasn't on purpose, but heading here was. I've been searching everywhere for you, kid.
Did you ask in the Crystal Empire? I'm kinda well.
Is this real or is he playing them?
Spike's well known everywhere. Not a lot of dragons were hatched by the Princess of Friendship.
I can see both of these storylines playing out.
Make it sound so simple. I wish you'd been there to help me search.
I can't believe it. I have so many questions.
Nah, he might be playing them.
Ask away. Answering questions is what dads are for.
He's too comfortable here.
I guess my biggest question is simple. Why was I an orphaned egg?
Kid, you sure you don't want to ask something else? It's a lot of painful memories.
Oh, darn, it is. It totally is.
Your mother was the best dragon I'd ever met.
Oh, this is dirty.
The Dragon Lord even picked her to scout for the Great Migration, and even though
That's a
she
pretty
just
dragon.
laid your egg, we knew she'd have to go. But finding the migration route could take a lifetime, and you deserved a chance to know your mother.
This is the big R63 Spike.
Looking for her. Carried your egg to places no dragon or pony has ever been. Past Mount Eris, the abandoned home of the hippogriffs.
Yeah,
Did you visit Kluge Town?
we know them.
You've been to Kluge.
Oh my god, Klugedown! Look at that name drop.
The hippogriffs returned to Mount Eris after we helped them defeat the Storm King.
Yeah, we made a movie.
Have you heard of the land of the scale collectors? Because that's where your mother's trail finally led.
Ah, there it is. Have you found?
Of dragon hunters, where I was forced to choose between surrendering myself or surrendering your egg.
It's gotta make a story that cannot be contradicted by their own knowledge.
Sacrifice my boy. So they took me instead, and that's where I've been ever since. Locked up somewhere not even the Princess of Friendship has heard of.
Slightly disappointed in this outcome, but
How did you know I was a boy?
at the same time,
Whatever happened to Spike's mom?
And how did the egg make it all the way back to Equestria by itself?
some fun can still happen with this.
Wish I had all the answers.
There are some plot holes in this story.
It's all in the past. The only thing that matters now is that we're together.
I read books. I know what those are. Logistical issues.
I hope you don't mind, but I have a list of all the things I always wanted to do with my dad.
Mind? Spike, my boy, with you by my side, I feel like we can do
For some reason, I can't remember specifically what other show I'm thinking of where this storyline
I've been
happened.
on the list for a long time.
Oh, I wish I could think of what it is.
You want to do all of this?
Oh, I mean, we don't have to.
Oh, he has a list. Daddy list.
If you think doing everything on this incredibly long list is gonna fill the hole where your dragonishness should be,
Yeah.
that is exactly what we're gonna do.
Oh. You know, he's doing some things right at least. Kind of. I feel like he does want Spike to be happy. It's just a very bad way to go about it. He just wants to have friends and a family. Nothing wrong with that, like, desire. But he's executing it like a dragon do. Which is usually not the best way. Ooh. Nice. He's not even gonna be able to fly.
I can't believe we got so many things done. But this is all my stuff.
He's too heavy again. Can't even make it back home.
Is there anything you always wanted to do with me?
Not really.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to do whatever you want. But if I had a castle like this, with all this stuff,
Yeah, maybe not.
I'd probably just lay around all day doing nothing like a real dragon.
He might just be a freeloader,
Real dragon?
Sure.
and
I'm
that
not surprised
care
you
for
don't know
Spike's
anything.
feelings is
Why, I
feigned.
basically raised you as a pony. You're barely a dragon at all.
In order to maintain his position.
Hey, Spike.
I
How
hope
are
not.
things
I want
going
at
with
least
Spike?
some level of.
I thought having him around would make me feel more dragonish, but I kind of feel less.
Like, empathy to be able to be
I wish I could help.
Ah, shucks.
created between the viewer and this guy.
I guess I shouldn't have said anything about you being more pony than dragon. I just wish we had more in common.
Maybe you two can come up with ways to turn up Spike's, dragonishness.
Pump it up.
You think that's something we can do?
Yeah, let's
know
get him
what,
his
son? I think
greed
it
back
is.
and turn him into a giant monster.
Spike, I'm gonna teach you a thing or two about being a dragon.
Is he gonna sing?
So listen up, my boy, because I'm only gonna say this once. Look at this castle.
Wow.
where you live.
It's pretty.
All right, sure.
You can't be a dragon here.
I'm okay with this.
At these books up on the wall.
Hey, I just finished.
They're on the ground now, actually.
Your pal's not right, I fear. Trust me, I got you covered here. You see all this soft pony stuff you're surrounded with? This has got to be the first thing to go.
We're gonna make our own castle
This place says dragon.
with jewels
Too much fly.
and booze.
All these fancy
and strippers.
toss in a pile.
Forget the castle.
Those goblets dishes, is that gold still not enough? Deponifying might just take a while. Sure, this place is grandiose.
Oh my god, that picture's amazing.
Just gross. Time we make the lot all disappear.
I hope Starlight put that up.
Reality, you need a dose. To all these ponies, you're too close. You just can't be a dragon here.
Just getting one step closer to being a princess.
This is still just the beginning. Each and every dragon has a swagger all his own.
That's a pretty good swagger, 8 out of 10.
Show you what I mean. You can't move like this with so much stuff to weigh you down. A dragon
Too much baggage.
keeps it lean. Lose this.
Yeah, lean, like Sledge.
Just nice. Your life
The leanest of them all.
scales are coiffed. These pillows, beds, and sheets are washed. A delight, but it's just not right what's underneath.
Alright, kids, so you go
Must be free.
to Dragonland. I'll take your place here.
It's when new dragons brush their teeth. Ha!
It's a big sacrifice, but I'm willing to make it.
Grandiose, but to a dragon, it's just gross. Time we make the lot all disappear. Just grab it all and give
Not
it to me.
again.
After that, then you'll be free. You just can't be a dragon here.
Ha! You're right.
I appreciate that this was given in a song, at least.
Lucky that I found you. Now go get me some more.
You got it. I'm gonna go get you all the cushy pony stuff I've got. Dad.
Alright, yep.
Great. Go get him.
This guy's just
Cause this dragon just can't wait to live here.
bad. He's taking advantage of a tiny child. Yeah, we get it. You suck. Don't, like, throw it in my face.
Spike, I just thought I'd check to see if you and Sludge had any luck turning up your dragonishness. It's hard not to feel like somehow I let you down all these years.
I'm purple and tiny.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to barge in on you.
Draw me like one of your French girls.
Don't worry about it. Me castle is Sue castle.
Right, well, I'll just get out of your way.
The implications there. I don't think the show has
Spike, I'm so sorry. My morning is not going well.
the capacity to really
What is all
make
this?
those
Why'd you
happen.
leave the castle so early?
I didn't leave. I spent the night outdoors to get in touch with my dragon.
You don't usually wear clothes, Twilight.
Outdoors?
Yeah, and Sludge asked me to bring him the best breakfast Ponyville has to offer so he can show me how a real dragon would eat it. See you later.
Alright, now the issue is Twilight having to tell Spike
And that's why I thought we could use the map to...
that his dreams have been shattered.
Hey, gang. Dad was just showing me how a real dragon would act in the throne room.
He won't believe her.
Dragons like to sprawl when they get their claws done. Now, if you'll all
My cat likes to make that
it's
pose
time for my bath.
on a whim.
Isn't he the best?
And she's the best.
Not sure that's exactly the word I would use.
Spike, the bath isn't gonna fill itself, son.
I'm gonna need you to spit in it
Dad.
until it's full. Might take a few days, but it's worth your time.
I'm glad you're not spending the night outside again.
Oh, I am. I'm just looking for a good bedtime story to read to my dad first.
It's nice that you have some pony to
Oh,
show you
he's
dragon culture.
so
But are you sure that's what Sludge is doing?
naive and
Well, taking over your room, making a mess of things.
small.
That is dragon culture.
You never acted like that.
That's
Yeah, because I got pony
Now I
culture.
finally have a chance to see how I'm supposed to be.
You've
I
seen
don't think you're supposed to be any different than who you are.
actual dragon culture
I have a real
firsthand,
now.
Spike. Multiple times. You were involved. Oh, jeez.
That's not true. I'm glad Sludge is here. I just wish he wasn't such a...
Dragon
Wow.
of all ponies. I can't believe you would have a problem with that.
Man, Twilight, why are you so racist?
Oh,
Go have a chat with Chancellor Naysay. You get along fine, you and your anti-cross-species pollination.
You. Just sleeping outside like we're meant to? It's not like dragons are supposed to live in castles.
Oh, it's gotta take Smolder
Guess
to
not.
set him right.
I live in the school. Nothing says we have to live outside.
I'm so confused. It's been great having Sludge show me how to be a real dragon, and Twilight just doesn't get it.
I like how his head
What do you mean?
things are...
Can't handle how good at being a dragon Sludge is. Maybe someday I'll be able to lay around doing nothing as well as he does.
They're so bent over I didn't realize he had to
Now,
maintain
I'm
that.
too busy bringing him pony stuff so he can show me what a dragon would do with it.
So, Sludge just lays around while you wait on him clawing tail?
Yeah, that's what a dad is, right?
Dragons are rude and rebellious, but they aren't lazy lumps who take advantage of their kids.
Yeah. I won't stand for that.
Me too. Why don't you tell me everything Sludge said about being a dragon?
Hey! what's
I'll
going
show him
on,
what being a
son?
dragon really
He
is.
doesn't like having real dragons in the castle, so I told her we're moving out.
I'll challenge him to a duel.
What?
Spike! I found the perfect cave where you two can live. There aren't
Oh.
any comfortable rooms.
Alright, at least Spike
That does sound perfect.
is going along with this plan pretty readily.
I'm not sure I fully demonstrated all the ways a dragon would live here.
But we're not gonna live here anymore, so it doesn't matter.
It matters to me.
Kinda. Alright.
I wanna make sure you have all the knowledge you need.
I think Spike
I
might
do.
not be disbelieving him,
You've already shared so much. This bed is much too soft.
but if Smolder.
Take that silk robe up. We can't be dragons living here.
Brought this up as a trap, either way, it's gonna get him.
Ah, stop! I'm not your father.
Boom! Clap.
Just said that to get in on this sweet castle life.
The break of my heart.
So, you pretended to be my dad?
The beat goes on and on and on and on.
Don't look at me like that, kid. I did what any dragon would do.
No,
That's
you didn't.
not quite the true
I
statement.
saw an opportunity and I took it. That's what dragons do.
No, it isn't.
Look,
You know what? I don't need this. I'm out of here. Enjoy life in Pony Town.
dragons may be a-holes, but they're not opportunistic
Pillow.
a-holes.
Can't believe I thought some pony like that could show me how to be anything.
It must be hard growing up not really knowing who you are.
That's the thing.
Yeah, thanks.
I know exactly who I am
Thanks for reminding me.
and how I got that way.
It must be really hard not to have wings for so long,
Twilight,
not have parents,
Hi.
be tiny and
Where's your
purple and
father.
he's gone. Turns out he
sidekick.
wasn't what a real dragon should be after all. He also wasn't my real dad.
Oh, Spike. I'm so
she's
sorry.
like, oh, thank
I'm
goodness.
sorry. You were just worried about me and I lost my temper. Sludge was just a great big phony.
I have to say, I'm not surprised. There's no way a dragon like that was related to you. But if you
And I mean, with a
still wanna
name
search
with a
for the
name like
real family,
Sludge,
I'd understand if you spent more time in the Dragonlands.
it's nothing like
I don't think
Spike.
so. I already know who my real family is.
Like your dad would have to be named like
It's me, right?
There's no way I'm living without pillows.
Oh, it's like, if it's not me, you can leave too. Look, I got friends. I don't need any rebellion under my nose, and I have a long nose. So if there's any sniff, any scent of rebellion, you are out on the streets, mister. Go see if your call girl Rarity will take you in. Alright, that could have been something that hit hard. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that was Season 8, Episode 24, Father Knows Beast. And it was an episode that just makes you kind of sad and angry while watching it. Sludge is a one-note character with little redeeming quality, aside from putting on a decently fun song. And as far as being a lazy, opportunistic dirtbag, he fit the bill fine. But I think this is a far cry from Flutterbrudder. At the same time, this one was supposed to be less about Sludge himself than it is on his impact on Spike. I think that is far and away where the most potential laid, and I feel like they gave us what was necessary but didn't quite live up to it. It took a while to get to the meat of the story, and after that it played it by the numbers. They wrote off of the inherent emotional strength of this sort of narrative, but I feel like, handled differently, this could have been one of the emotional highs of the entire season. That said, Spike's rebound at the end, accepting who he was, done very nicely. That moment prominently displays his growth as a character, not just in this episode, but across the series. And in some perspectives, that could be more meaningful than the wings on his back. Speaking of which, flying lessons, that was a nice way to open this and segue into the thought of parents. Just like with Twilight, I'm glad it's being acknowledged. The song was fun, definitely overshadowed by Autumn Blaze, just the episode prior. A far cry from the best of the season, but it's a pretty unique one. And I want to one more time acknowledge the amazing picture of Starlight and Twilight on the castle wall. That's something you would see in a Forgalorga video. Anyway, this episode works. The biggest thing against it is the quality of the 3 episodes before it, actually. We've really been ramping up, but the finale can still go out with a bang. And I should be getting to it pretty soon. Until that time, thank you all for watching with me. And if you allow me to be the biggest cliche ever, remember, home is where the heart is.